All right, everybody. I'm in the heart of the city. I mean, this ain't the, I don't know, I guess this is the heart of the city, and we're going to find out why. Because everybody got a story. This part of my story. And guess what? Today, I'm going to let y'all in. Right now, I'm on Taylor and Lindell. You can probably zoom in from the back. This is what seems to be, to me, the heart of the Central West End. And the only reason I say that is because when I walk into the middle of this street, what's directly Teddy Corner, right here, is guess what? I can see the arch from her. Man, that's a beautiful thing when you're from St. Louis. But, hey, my story get a little bit deeper than just seeing the beauty in this shit. I'm sorry, these things. So, I'm gonna take you down a little piece of my story. Technically, I'm homeless. I've been receiving food stamps for about 2 months. And we gonna get into the politics of the 21st century because this is May 7th, 2025. This is the 21st century. And guess what? I'm in the Central West End and they looking pretty wealthy out here. It look like we doing good for the 21st century. But let's talk about why I'm right here and we just gonna rock this out for a little while because I can't ask y'all to stream my content without giving you some of my story. People want to give you the facade, but they don't want to give you the cherry on top. Why you ought to take a bite? That being said, please excuse me because it's a little chilly out this morning. I had to get out here before it gets really different. But this is Lindell Boulevard. That being said, got some great things down here. As a matter of fact, this is the cathedral. This is the Catholic Church. I had started to attend Catholic school. I started to attend Catholic school about 2 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry, about 1.5 years ago. Yeah, they were really nice. They opened up the doors and everything. As a matter of fact, I was homeless and needed a pair of socks. These people, one guy said, hey, look, I'll take my socks off. And I said, God, man, they got the resources and he gonna give me his used socks. I said, God, and I said, what would make me think they got the resources? And then I looked at the beauty and what I'm seeing. And I say, gosh, we got Italy, we got everybody who donate to the church. Let's find out if spirituality and heart is exactly just that. So homeless, trying to figure out how to get a pair of socks. I came to this church. Beautiful. I mean, I went inside. But Catholic school, I spent my whole life as a Baptist. But that life got stripped from me. I don't remember having a childhood. Now that's kind of weird. A person who doesn't remember to have a childhood. God, what happened to him? Well, my story goes a little bit something like this. Why I ended up in a place like this. But guess what? Let's talk about my story because this only pertains to my story. So, as a child, every child has some dysfunctions. We will talk later in episodes about how these traumas came to be. But I had a mother who, to the outside world, guess what? She is nice, she is personable, except the people who really got to know her. I mean, 25 years from a job you retire from, don't nobody want to talk to you or you don't deal with them. Hey, look, they don't want to deal with you. I would say that maybe it just wasn't issues with me. But we're going to make this story short. We're going to make this story short because I'm not here to work out my traumas. I work those out. We're going to work out the basis of those traumas, not just the subject matter that caused these traumas, the basis, the baseline, because you got to have a baseline for everything. Where did this come from? My mother made me read the 23rd of Psalms and remember it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Anointest my head in oil, my cup runneth over. I got beat as a kid who couldn't barely understand how to read, couldn't defend himself. And the one person, not dad, because we know dads come up a little short in the 21st century, but a mom who did some things that got me here, because I didn't choose to be here. But she did it. And what she did was decided to spend 15, maybe 16 years verbally, mentally, physically beating somebody who couldn't defend themselves. But, hey, let people tell her she's a great person. Y'all don't know the demons that's in. And the whole time, while I was doing this, I didn't know what I had read. I started asking myself, what did I read? What did she read? In order to make her think that to hurt a human life, a spirit that couldn't hurt themselves, couldn't help themselves, didn't know how to feed themselves, that she can beat and do whatever she wanted to. And then I think about some biblical texts because of, you see, I learned it really good. Spur the rod, spoil the child. So I asked myself, that biblical text and the way that it was delivered and given, that cost me my childhood. And I just can't figure out where things like that came from.